What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video to what we're kind of used to seeing on the channel. So if you do enjoy it, make sure like, comment down below if you want to see more of this, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. We're going to be doing our World Cup predictions. So yeah, obviously if you want to see more stuff to do with football in the future, just let me know and I would love to do that because I love football so much. It's just brilliant. Let's get started with it then. I haven't really thought too strongly about this so far, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Group A, we've got Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, and Czechia. I don't know what really to do with this one. I do feel like Mexico can top it comfortably. Yeah, probably comfortably, I would say. Then I'd probably go South Korea and then Czechia. I know I've not got much thought going into this, but I don't really know how to give you much detail of why I'm picking these orders. It's just what it is, I guess. Mexico, obviously, host nation, pretty good side, best team in North America by a mile. So yeah, Mexico for me will top the group. South Korea, not too bad. Obviously, Son's getting on a bit now, but I think he can still have enough to lead South Korea to the knockout stage. And Czech Republic, third place, obviously qualified ahead of Denmark, did quite well there. I think it was Denmark anyways, but yeah, but I'm not 100% sure if they can do enough in this group to get out automatically. They might still go through, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna get to third places in a minute, but yeah, for me at the moment, it's gonna be Korea Republic in third. Obviously, these predictions are very early, still 2 months to the World Cup, so I will probably do my predictions again in the future. So yeah, if you of course want to see that, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, Group B, Switzerland top it easily for me. And then it's going to be Bosnia, followed by Canada, and Qatar have nothing in this group, in my opinion. Switzerland, they're just a good side, aren't they? They've got enough to get through. Bosnia knocked out Italy, of course, which I was a bit upset about, obviously, with Italy being my second nation. Quite annoying, but at the same time, Bosnia deserved it, and I think they can carry on that momentum into the World Cup and finish ahead of Canada, who, as hosts, finishing third might seem a bit as a disappointment, but at the same time, I don't think they don't have the quality really to do much else in that group. So now on to Group C. It's a pretty straightforward one for me. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. Yeah, obviously Brazil lost to France recently in a friendly. Doesn't really say too much in my opinion. And Morocco, I don't really like them anymore because they scammed the AFCON off of Senegal. So that's the reason I'm not putting them top. But at the same time, I don't think they'll finish top 8 anyways. And Scotland third, obviously the other two teams ahead of them are quite difficult. So yeah, I'm not too upset having them in third place. And then, of course, Haiti, well, they're just unlucky, aren't they? So there's that. Now on to Group D. My boys, what can we do in this group? Well, not really too sure, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people put us bottom of the group, and I'm like, how on earth are we going to finish bottom of this group? Like, that would be a tremendous disappointment if we were to finish bottom of this group. I do think we have a chance to win it. I'm not going to say we will, because obviously Turkey is quite a strong side, so I'm going to put Turkey in front of us. I think we can make second. I just really, really want to see us smash the USA, because that would make my day. That would make my year. That would be unbelievable, but I do think the US will have enough to scrape through in third, even though it's on their own home turf. I don't think they can do much better than that. Whether it be Paraguay or us that finish ahead of them, at least one of us will finish ahead of them. And of course, Turkey seems like, for me, a guarantee to finish at least in the top 2. So yeah, that's going to be my Group D. Now on to Group E. Ecuador could shock them. They could shock Germany. Ecuador got a really strong defense, obviously. So I do think Ecuador can top the group. I know that's controversial. It's a big call, and Germany have been slightly steering more into the right direction under Nagelsmann. But I think Ecuador have enough to finish top ahead of Germany, because their defense is just too strong, in my opinion. And then Ivory Coast in third, because they're not going to lose to Curacao, let's be completely honest. Now, Group F is another difficult one, because I can see Japan finishing ahead of the Netherlands. But I don't think I'm going to predict that. I really want to, but I'm not going to. Oh, I am actually. No, I am. Japan first, Netherlands second, Sweden third. Japan just have that, I don't know, they can really show up in the group stages of the World Cup. They really seem to a lot of the time. Ahead of the Netherlands, I don't doubt they can do that at all. I really think they're a good shout to finish top of the group as a bit of an underdog. Now, Group G, it should be Belgium top. Even though Belgium have fallen off a cliff in recent years, they should still have more than enough to finish top of Group G. And then I'm going to put Egypt second and New Zealand third. Egypt second, mostly because I think Salah and Marmoush have to show up for Egypt. And they, again, recently, they had a friendly against Spain, 0-0 draw. That was not a bad showing. It shows that the Egyptian defence can pull through when they need to. So yeah, I think they should have enough to finish second in the group. New Zealand third, ahead of Iran, mostly because Iran seems a bit, bit of a miscombobulation at the minute. So I'm going to have to put New Zealand ahead of them. Not too sure if Iran's even willing to participate still at this stage, but even if they do, I think New Zealand could at least get a point against them, and better for and against. Group H, Spain guaranteed to top, in my opinion. And then, to be honest, second place could go to anyone, but I think Uruguay should have enough, even though they have been quite poor in recent times. I'm going to put Cape Verde as well ahead of Saudi Arabia, which again might seem like a stupid thing to do, you could say, but I don't rate Saudi Arabia at all. I just really do not rate them as a football team. So yeah, that's going to be that. France, Senegal. Who goes top of Group I? France, obviously, brilliant football team. The squad depth there is amazing. But I feel like this is Senegal's time to shine as the African nation. Obviously, they won the AFCON. So I do think they can beat France. They can finish ahead of France. Norway, you can put a shout for Norway to finish above Senegal or above France, but don't see it. I just don't see it. Obviously, Haaland's going to have to carry that team massively. I don't think he can do quite enough. Obviously, he's going to stat pad it against Iraq. I'm sorry for Iraq, but this group is very difficult for you guys. So yeah, it's going to have to be Norway in third place. Now, on to Group J. It's easily Argentina up top and Jordan on the bottom, but who gets second place? Well, that's pretty much a flip of a coin in my opinion, but I think Algeria have just enough of an edge, just enough experience over the Austrian side to finish second in the group ahead of them. So yeah, that's going to be my prediction for Group J. Now on to Group K. This one, realistically, even though you can see the top two and the bottom two are quite obvious to see, these two sides, Uzbekistan and DR Congo, can make an upset against Portugal and Colombia, but I think I'm going to have to go boring in this group and go Portugal, Colombia, DR Congo in third, which, again, that seems like a really rude thing to do to Uzbekistan, but yeah, that's just got to be my prediction here. Don't see how I could predict anything else. And finally, Group L. Croatia could finish ahead of England, especially considering how good they are in World Cups. But I've got to give it to England, because England in group stages always fucking cook, don't they? So it's got to be England, Croatia, and Ghana ahead of Panama, just because Panama is just washed. And like, I know Ghana's not great as a national team, but they have the players. They have the players, so they can finish third in that group. Now for third place teams, who do we go with? Who's got an easy win in their group? It's gonna be Scotland. It's gonna be Ghana. It's gonna be Canada. Who else has an easy one? Ivory Coast has an easy game. Sweden against Tunisia. US should have enough to pick up enough points. I don't see Czech Republic going through. I really don't. I don't know if they will. Yeah, I can't see it. New Zealand, I think, can win. Norway have to win against Iraq. So that's going to be it then. No Cape Verde. Yeah, that's fair enough. Austria. I mean, I don't want to put Austria out, but in DR Congo, it looks like that makes the most sense to me. I know I'm not really explaining my reasoning, but that's just the way it is. Yeah. So that's my 8 third place finishers to go through to the round of 32. And look at this first match up here. South Korea, Bosnia. Really not a great tie, is it? But South Korea should have enough over Bosnia. Ecuador, USA. USA on home soil. But Ecuador is amazing. I actually love Ecuador as a team. So I'm going to go Ecuador. Japan, Morocco. Another one that could go either way. I'm going to go Japan because I've grown a hatred of Morocco. I apologize, but that's just the way it is. And, well, Japan aren't bad themselves. Like, they can easily win that. So, yeah. Brazil, Netherlands, big boy matchup. If Brazil finish second in their group, I'm going to go Brazil. It's got to be Brazil for me. Netherlands just don't have enough at the minute. They just really don't. Van Dijk looking shit this year. Brazil need to call up Neymar. If they call up Neymar, they can get that one done in a jiff. Now, Senegal, Sweden. I'm going to go Senegal. I feel like that one's kind of straightforward. Germany, France. Big game. I do really, really want to call an upset and say Germany win this, but I'm going to have to go France. Mexico, Scotland. I've got to go Mexico on home soil. As good as Scotland are as a team, and as much as I like Scotland, it's got to be Mexico here. England, Norway. Got to be England. I just don't see Haaland doing much at the World Cup. I really don't. And England's a tough opponent, so they're going to be out at the round of 32. Turkey, Canada. I'm going to go... I think I've got to go Turkey. Canada on home soil, I know. Not sure if this specific game will be on home soil, but got to go Turkey. The Turkish fans will show up if they show up. Belgium, Ivory Coast. I'm going to go an upset and go Ivory Coast. Is it really an upset, though, these days? Belgium fell off a cliff, mate. So, yeah, that seems kind of straightforward for me. Colombia, Croatia. I like Colombia a lot. But then again, Croatia at a World Cup. I got to go Croatia. I don't know, mate. I got to go Croatia. Spain over Algeria. 100%. Switzerland, New Zealand. It's got to be Switzerland. Argentina, Uruguay. Big game, that. Big game. Obviously, Messi's going to have the fans in America. And I think that can get them over the line. I'm sorry for Uruguay, but that's got to be the way it is. Portugal, Ghana. Going to be Portugal. And I back our boys to beat the Egyptians. Come on. We just have a better core team. A better defensive cohesiveness. And we can catch teams out on the break. Look what we did last World Cup against Tunisia and against Denmark even. Like, we can cause some trouble. Now, round of 16, start off with Ecuador, Senegal. Huge game for me. Ecuador can show up. Obviously, the defense is rock solid. Senegal as well. They just are, I think they're more a complete team. I've got to go Senegal here. Japan, South Korea. Japan. battle of two Asian giants there. But it's going to be Japan, Brazil, France this early on. If France doesn't finish top of their group, this matchup this early on is crazy. And I know we just saw France play against Brazil in a friendly just this last window, international window, and France won. But I'm going to go Brazil. I'm going to go Brazil. I know that might seem a bit stupid, but I'm going to go Brazil. Mexico, England. Mexico on home soil. I still don't see them getting past the round of 16. They just can never seem their way past. So it's going to be England. Croatia, Spain. Sorry for Croatia, but it's got to be Spain. Turkey, Ivory Coast. I do really want to go Turkey. I think I'm going to go Turkey. That's a tough one. Australia. I'm sorry, boys, but if we have to play Argentina in the round of 16, it's going to be quite a similar story to last World Cup, in my opinion. And then Switzerland, Portugal. Portugal comfortably in that one. Now, Senegal, Japan. That's a weird game, isn't it? Wow. That can be a quarterfinal at the World Cup. That's kind of crazy. I'm going to go Senegal. Easy Senegal for me. Then Spain over Turkey quite comfortably as well. Brazil, England. Argentina, Portugal. Come on, Portugal. I do think Portugal can make a really deep run at this World Cup. So, yeah. Then Senegal, Spain. Spain should have Senegal at this stage of the tournament. And then England, Portugal. Portugal it is. Which means we have a Spain-Portugal final. And it's going to go to Spain. I really want Portugal to win it more than Spain. But I've got to give it to Spain. So, yeah. There you go, guys. That is my World Cup predictions. Drop yours down in the comments below and let me know how your predictions went on. Give me your semi-final teams. Give me your winners. Give me your dark horses. Give me your biggest flop of the tournament, both team and player. And, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I know it's a bit different, so again, please let me know if you want to see more of this type of content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.